votes, along with our clerk, Melissa Burns. And we have our Honorable Mayor, Michelle Blanton, with us this evening, too. Would you be so kind, Melissa, to go ahead and do a roll call, please?
Klitska,
Yes.
Tice,
Here.
Moats.
Here. Good, thank you. This should be a relatively short meeting. We do have two ordinances that we need to review this evening. Melissa, would you please read the first?
Do you want to do the minutes before we go?
Yeah,
on
we
to
should do
ordinances?
that. You're absolutely right. We're ahead of the game tonight.
You are just on
Must be
it.
the cold weather. But anyways, yes, we do need to have a review and approval of the judicial meetings from December 16th. Is there anything that we need to change or update, should we say, on that? Otherwise, we'll welcome a
It looked fine to me.
to move things forward and approve.
Yeah, me as well. I'd make a motion to accept the minutes.
I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, very good. All right, now let's move to new business.
An ordinance amending the City of Circleville zoning code to make certain changes and additions to the code and declaring an emergency.
Very well. Thank you very much. Now, this particular revision is to basically enact a zoning code to frame and adopt a plan for regulating the location and character of all buildings, construction, and other use of properties within the city of Circleville. Part of the two goes to the city zoning code is hereby amended. Once approved, the recommendation for approval from the Circleville Township and the City Joint Planning and Zoning Board, if the proposed amendment is amendment to a rezoning within the annexation territories defined by the 2006 annexation agreement between the City of Circleville and the Circleville Township. Basically, anything that we are working together on, this will update that respective ordinance.
Yeah. And this pertains to the piece of property out by the schools, I believe, on 22
Yes.
East.
And
Yeah,
beyond that.
and
if
beyond
necessary.
that,
Yeah,
yes.
and beyond that if necessary.
But this
yeah.
specific one, I believe,
And,
was changing the zoning code to
That is correct.
reflect the new
just the
new
addition. of-
designation.
Right. And adding that to our roles itself too.
Right.
So.
And we also need to note that they did have a public hearing on November 4th with the Joint Planning and Zoning Commission, and then we had another one on December 17th, so the public could appear and, speak if they had any concerns about that for City Council. So this is not the first time that we on council have seen it. It has
Correct.
also been through
back
Planning
in
and Zoning.
November
Yeah.
timeframe.
Yes, yes. So,
Good.
do you have any thoughts, John?
No.
We have a lot of construction now and in the future, so
Sure.
this
And we-
will help.
Yeah, we want it to be zoned properly for the city.
Correct,
so.
and that's a big thing.
Yes.
That some cities just don't have that, but we're ahead of the plan. And Hannah Wynn, our city planner, has certainly been right in the middle of this.
She's on top of
ordinance.
it,
She
absolutely.
is.
Yeah, I've reviewed it and I had the chance to speak to Hannah about this too previously. So I was,
She would be here, but I said, I don't believe we need to have her at the meeting this evening, but she will be here next Tuesday evening for our full meeting.
Goes to the full council.
Yes.
Yes.
That sounds
absolutely.
good. She can
So,
explain it clearly if anybody has any questions.
And there is, if there's any questions beyond this itself, we can certainly get a message to her or call her or whatnot too. Other than that, though, if there's not any concerns and so on, I make a motion that we move this ordinance on to full council, which would be the
21st?
21st, correct, of January. Thank you.
I will second that motion.
Very good. All in favor? Or you want to do a roll?
Yep. Klitska,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Moats.
yes.
All right, motion passage. We appreciate that. And we'll see this again next Tuesday. Our second ordinance happens to be regarding the police cadets, from removing them from the non-bargaining unit. Would you mind reading the entire title on that?
An ordinance amending ordinance 739, 2023, removing police cadets from the non-bargaining unit compensation plan.
Very good. Thank you. Mayor Blanton, Is there anything you would like to address on this particular pending ordinance? If you would, please.
As everybody knows, we did do a restructure of the police department. You guys approved that last week. This is also just going back into the ordinance that we passed last year for the cadet program to get it more in line with the other things that we have done throughout this year, like the compensation plan and the restructure. This, as it says, it sets a rate of pay for the cadets with a cost of living increase as deemed necessary. And then it says that the rest of the ordinance will remain in effect.
Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. Any questions? Sherry, John?
No, I don't have any, Tom.
Okay.
I guess I do
Sure.
have a question. Are
Please.
those, and I don't know if the mayor can answer this or not, but are the cadets, are those full-time employees with benefits? Do they get health insurance and that kind of thing? Or, and I know this is not your responsibility to know this information, but we can ask the Human Resources Department before. it
So I
goes to council.
know that the cadets are hired to become full-time police officers. So they do have a time period where, as they're going through their training, they are employed by the city. As far as those full-time benefits, I would ask that you talk to the HR director.
Okay, we'll do that. Mhm.
That's good information. Thank you. Well, I think we have a gentleman who has joined us. Are you a student from Logan Elm, sir?
Yes.
Would you mind coming up to the podium, please? We are the Judicial Committee of the City of Circleville, City Council itself. We meet as needed. So our full committee meeting, our full council meeting, if you're interested to, is we meet at 7 o'clock here
Okay.
on the first Monday and the third Monday.
Tuesday.
A Monday. A Tuesday, I'm sorry. Let's get that right. A Tuesday of each month.
Okay.
Most months,
Oh.
with rare exception. So you're always invited to come in, listen, and you always have 5 minutes to even get up and talk if there's something that really is on your mind and so on. So we're pretty accessible. We welcome students to come and partake. Is this something that you foresee in the future that perhaps maybe, city council or some type of political side of life is of interest to you, or is it all part of your current curriculum?
As of right now, it's part of the current curriculum, but I am interested in like real estate and business. So like all the zoning stuff. It's pretty cool to learn about.
Yeah, it sure is. So we're the first, the two ordinances that we had, which pertain to our committee itself, and we review them. And this is where the work is supposed to be done, is within the committees. And then most things, when we get actually to our full meetings, it's more of tidying things up and passing the ordinance where it does become, the rules of the city of Circleville itself. So anything else, Sherry, that you'd like to add, or John?
Just welcome. Love to have
Thank
young
you.
people here learning about government processes.
Make sure that we get his name. Of
Yeah,
course, too.
what's your name and
Uh,
what grade are you in?
I'm Dawson Ferris.
Okay.
I'm a junior at Logan Elm,
Okay.
and apologize for being late. I was here earlier, and I went over to the courthouse thinking that's where it was. They
Yeah,
looked
this
at
is
me.
this is our domain here. We're, like I say, you'll find us here many evenings as we go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming and nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome. It's-
Nice
you're
to meet you
always
all.
you're always welcome to come back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Excuse you.
Sure, sure.
Well,
Um,
we're at the.
I'd
Go
like
ahead. You
to-
have a question?
Like to make a motion that we forward this ordinance to council on the 21st with a recommendation for passage.
I'll second.
Klitschko,
Yes.
Tice,
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Very good. We'll move this on to council. Is there any old business that we need to discuss? Anything from the mayor that she has on her mind? Sherry?
I don't have
John?
anything.
I do not.
I'll accept the motion
To adjourn?
to adjourn.
So moved.
I will second that
All
motion.
right. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.